Since I've been looking more deeply in leads over the last 7 or 8 years and really understanding the conversion performance across different lead sources, different lead types, different customers, and the underlying characteristics of what makes all that happen, it's unique. It's always a little different. The combinations are different. One thing that we discovered pretty quickly was if folks don't have a great mechanism with which to distinguish how they prioritize specific leads or assign certain leads, the overnight leads, the leads that come in after hours, and the weekend leads, the leads that come in Friday night or maybe even Friday afternoon and sit till the weekend till Monday morning, are really a very unique animal. And they don't necessarily always have a common pattern. I can't say that weekend leads always perform worse, overnight leads always perform worse or better. Typically there's an underperformance. Typically, that doesn't always happen. But what we found is that there is a definite group of folks within a sales team that will perform exceptionally well with weekend leads. Not necessarily because they're sitting on the phones on Saturday, but because on Monday morning when they show up and they make that outbound outreach, whether that be text, email, phone call, to that prospect that submitted their information late on a Saturday night, there's some type of resonance, something that they can build with that customer that is just a little different. Maybe they're a little more thoughtful. Maybe they are paying attention to the fact that the request came in on a Saturday night, and maybe start the conversation with, seems like you were home on Saturday night, rather than being out at the movies or whatever else. And the models will pick up on those types of tendencies. And so that ended up convincing us to do is to consider building specific models for weekday work time leads versus overnight and or weekend leads. So instead of treating everything the same and running through one application saying, hey, these are the agents you should give this lead to, you come up with multiple models to treat those leads a little bit differently. Now, you don't always have to do that, but when we've done that, in the cases we've done it, it's been after a little bit of analysis, and we've seen exceptional results. And again, that could go the other way where maybe you don't have enough data on the weekend or overnights. But a really interesting learning for us, and something that we always look at whenever we have a new implementation. We always look at that variance and see if there's an opportunity to exploit that.